Hello Gemini, welcome, perfect. So let's leave here the option 2 and let's go with you option number 1. Let's see what the tarot wants to tell you or say about this person in the past, present, and future. Let's start with the past. Let's see there, 3 cards for the past. 3 cards for the past, 3 cards for the present. Okay, 3 cards for the present, and let's put the 3 cards for the future. I'll put them like this, because otherwise they won't be visible. And the 3 cards for the future. Let's begin with the past. This person, in the past regarding you, I feel that from the very beginning, from the first moment you met, from the first moment you crossed paths, it always felt very good. Always felt a very intimate and special connection with you. There was a lot of physical and sexual attraction towards you, but above all, it was perhaps like a very intense infatuation, very instantaneous. I sense a lot of love, a lot of infatuation, and above all, what I feel the most is the sensation this person had while being with you, having a relationship with you, or getting to know you. The feeling of how good they felt, how good you made them feel, filled with love and satisfaction to be with you, to communicate with you, to know more about you, to create this very intimate, emotional bond. This person has always felt very supported by you, felt fantastically good with your presence, your love, and your warmth. Your presence always made them feel a very special bond, and it was from the very beginning that they connected so well. This person, let's say, understood or wanted to accept their feelings for you. However, the cards tell me that they didn't want to share it. They didn't want to share it truly, didn't want to share it 100%. I mean, this person always maintained a line or always had a little armor, some unbreakable lines which didn't allow either themselves or you to delve further in. There was always a lot of connection, a lot of intimacy, but there was a certain limit that this person didn't want to cross. The cards tell me about a past in which this person didn't allow progression, a step forward in your relationship, not even to formalize or to settle down. The comfort of this person regarding the situation they lived with you and not wanting more, not wanting to change the situation, not wanting to move from how things were because they had everything with you as it was in those first moments of getting to know each other, etc. They had everything, they didn't need more. Their needs, preferences, desires were already covered by the relationship they started with you. That's what the cards have shown me about the past. In the present, I see the difficulties you sometimes have in communicating openly, the disagreements or confrontations, especially when it comes to expressing feelings or trying to communicate emotions, trying to speak through love, etc. Still, I don't feel that there's an intention to abandon this bond in the present, to let you go, but it's true that I see this person currently with little willingness to work together, to work jointly in a relationship with you. I don't know if this person already has another relationship or has a circumstance from which it's difficult to move on, but for now, I see this person with little willingness to take action, to make decisions together with you. For now, I don't see it. But it's true that the cards about the future tell me that this person will need a transformation or will need to embark on a transformation. Why? Because what this person has been experiencing with you is not what they truly wanted to experience. In fact, on the contrary, it's something that has been and will continue to cause them sadness and quite a bit of internal turmoil, because they forced themselves to live a life they truly. Why? Because of comfort, because of avoiding discomfort, or even avoiding getting into a difficult or complex situation in which they would have to make a huge effort to manifest stability again. But this stability in the future, or this coexistence in the future that I imagine and that I would like to have is a total transformation because it comes with you, something that they don't have right now, and it's something that they would desire. So, looking into the future, I see a person suffering because they have to come to terms with the idea that they are losing you, that life is passing them by while they wait for the opportunity or the right moment to transform their life and live it with you. Finally being together or finally taking that step forward that this person hasn't dared to take. I don't see them as a person who is very mentally introverted. They might talk a lot, be very chatty, but deep down, I feel they are introverted, or they keep their fears very much to themselves and communicate poorly and little. In some moments, it might create tension and anxiety that might lead them to withdraw and immerse themselves in that darkness where everything seems difficult and complicated, and everything seems like a drama. I won't call it that, I use those words a lot because ultimately, it's very human not to delve into that pain and drama and make ourselves victims of circumstances without considering that it's within our power to change the circumstances if we don't like them, to seek other alternatives and solutions to the reality we have in order to manifest the one we desire. So, that's a bit of the situation I see with this person, those fears, vulnerabilities, that introspection that leads them to keep silent and suffer because of this circumstance in the future, and as I said, we'll clarify with another card to see what else it tells us. This person, what the cards tell me is that they never forget you. You're not a passing thought or a person who will vanish from their mind and heart because there's love, affection, memories, an intense bond. But this person has always wanted to see less of what you both had. They've always turned a blind eye, but it's not like that. Eyes that don't see, the heart still suffers because you don't allow yourself to see or because you don't want to face reality, or the true desire, that divine will that leads you to desire something with this person. They've always tried to avoid seeing it, avoided trying to go for it. So, in the future, this person won't forget you, but they'll suffer as time goes by and the circumstances remain the same or even worsen. Why? Not because there are insurmountable obstacles, but because they haven't found the balance or equilibrium, because one of them truly doesn't want to take this opportunity. I'm not seeing it that way, but it could happen. Alright, let's finish your reading first before closing entirely with your Madra. Let's see one more card from the Energy Oracle to see the last message it wants to give in this intense reading. Heartbroken. Well, it's initially a bit sad, a bit strong, but I don't really see it as negative because this broken heart is still being rebuilt. It's not completely broken yet. It's not healed entirely, but that wound, even though the scar is still fresh, has not healed yet. It's still raw, it's still bleeding, but it's not something that cannot be healed, it's not something that cannot be overcome. This pain, this suffering, this sadness, this broken heart, eventually heals, and it heals with the arrival of new people, new experiences, new adventures, with the transformation you go through, with the realization that, perhaps, that wasn't what you truly wanted or that wasn't what you truly needed to be happy. There will be a point when this broken heart will heal. For now, this person will have to experience